Hey there. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Take from it what you will. From the sharing of my story, and use your discernment to figure out exactly what you want for you. I was finally making a concerted effort to love on myself, be disciplined about making and embracing joy in my life, and just concentrating on doing things that were fun. And for once, it was all about me. And keep in mind, this is chronological. I'm about a year in arrears, given the gang stalking and everything. So, anyway, this is an update from then. It's not how I feel now, but it's how I felt then. I had done a lot of shadow work on myself, my history, my family dynamics, and proverbial boulders, and frankly, had let a lot of shit go for the first time in my life. It left a lot of space for good energy to flow in. And the more fun and joy I had, the more that I felt like I had great energy. And the love that I had for myself, really truly embracing all of me, both through work and the work that I had done and raising my vibration. It just created a really nice momentum for that. While I truly had a ways to go, I was starting to really accept myself, radically accept every little piece of me, what I had thought of as flaws and all, for so long, and now was starting to really fill my cup of love, really love myself, truly and completely and authentically. I started to be really proud of how much character and wisdom that I had developed through all of the toxic stuff that had happened throughout my life, and really patted myself on the back for the courage and bravery it took to not only get through it, mostly intact, maybe shattered pieces put back together, but mostly intact. I could have easily drowned my sorrows or gotten on drugs or alcohol or taken out my anger and hurt for so much shit on other people because I felt so out of control in my childhood and could do it as an adult to other people. Just wasn't me. I'd always been a kind of a suck this shit up kind of girl and get on with it. And for the first time, I paused and really gave myself grace and kudos for not only making it through, but coming through with grit and heart. And with that came acceptance. It allowed me to just accept that I did meet a wonderful human being in Hottie. He just couldn't see it for himself or lean into it. And that hurt people, and it wasn't about me. It was about him and what he thought of himself at the end of the day. I realized that I had built my own cage with my own thoughts, and I was keeping myself stuck. I was playing the victim and staying in a place of ego, instead of taking a step back and observing it through a different mindset, really looking at it from a place of what I've learned, what lessons can I learn about me, solely about me, for me. See a theme? It really didn't matter what he did. I couldn't control that. I could only control how I showed up, what I was making it mean, and how I could do better moving forward from the lessons it taught me about myself, my emotions, my actions. And I really allowed myself to grieve the loss of being able to share all that love that I had for the relationship and realize that it didn't make me weak because I loved him so much. It actually made me strong enough to go all in and expressing that fully. I was courageous enough to stand up for what I wanted and wasn't going to regret that just because it didn't work out. I was proud of myself for not being afraid to love and lose and for not being afraid to get hurt. I gave everything that I could give and it didn't work out. And I realized that was okay. It was kind to myself instead of beating myself up with self-sabotaging self-talk. I wasn't stupid. I wasn't a doormat for being vulnerable and sharing myself. I was human. And I knew that next time I would be a better human in the next relationship and be better to myself and for myself. And honestly, I realized that giving unconditional love is the bravest thing in life that you can do. It's the ultimate gift that we can give to others and give to ourselves. Frankly, give to the world. And it's truly what we're meant to do. And as you listen to this, I hope it makes you reflect on being better for yourself, figuring out ways to radically accept and love on yourself and give yourself your own grace. You are a beautiful human, and may you find your unconditional love too. And in the end, and this is learned more recently than a year ago, know that absolutely no relationship, none, is worth your peace. Until next time, have a great week.